Welcome, my friends, to another. This is a special edition haul, and as I've stated on this last journal entry, that a haul was coming, and whew, the postal service brought it really quick. Essentially, as soon as it had coded in the system that it was on its way this weekend, and I got it right away on Monday. I guess it is still today, although as I'm recording this, we're not too far away from Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the Mercari Haul. Also, I've been doing a ton of cleaning, and I made a little hustle over to Target in between an appointment. I've showcased these off before with my figures. Got a couple more of these. These are Sterilite 6-quart bins. Just a couple more of these. So this is mainly to help my son and myself kind of organize some of the shelving behind me. It's I'm finding it's better to put it in smaller bins that are very specific so that you can kind of pull things in and out. It's a lot better than like throwing it, into a shelf and hoping it gets better. Or some of these buckets, things just get through. It's too easy to throw things in there. So I'm going to be a little bit more specific with that way I can kind of put builds away and kind of hold things away on the side. My goal here is to get as organized as possible. So got a couple more of these that I really kind of feel like I'm always needing one or two more of those. So just two of those, and then I got two of these. These are the bigger Sterilite bins. There we go. These are the 15 quart, so just over double the size. And I do have one of these, at least one, maybe two, and they've been extremely useful, especially for putting, let's say, a whole bunch of battle packs. Just put them all in a bin, then you have all of your battle packs ready to go. One of the things that's nice is as I build all of these sets, and I was thinking especially for some of these ships, it'd be nice to have one of them to put some of the ships in. Since I built them, in many cases, I also remember what parts are going into them. So if I need parts that I know that a particular builds have, I can come in and take some away from the ship and stuff like that. So that's I want to make things as easy and less cluster and crazy as possible. So I got a couple more of these, but these could be nice also. One of them is for bringing games along if we're going somewhere. Sometimes we want to bring some games and it's kind of hard. We just kind of like put them in a paper bag and it rips and stuff like that. So this will be a nice way to kind of do that. So that's the plan with that. But the big reason we're doing the haul today is for this sweet little package. I cut off and removed the address to keep folks private. The account, it was from Owen Wilson. He doesn't have too many sales before, but there was a figure, of course, that I came across that I couldn't pass. It's interesting because it's in a property where some folks might be like, hey, is Lego about to retcon all of the sequels? So this is a sequel figure. So why don't we go ahead and open it up? But I'm it even though I may you may even if you are not a fan of the sequel trilogy, there still are some pretty good figures and characters, and they're really nice. It's part of the Star Wars canon, so it's worth having a few of these figures. And this is one I clearly missed out on, and now I'm glad to have in my collection. Okay, woo. Oh, that was double. So now I gotta cut again. Here we go. It's kind of a folded over envelope. And then looks like it was very nicely put into the bubble wrap. So it's interesting that this doesn't have any padding. It's okay, as long as this has a lot of padding. So it looks like it's going to require another cut. It's taped. I try to reuse a lot of my packages. I don't know if I'll reuse this one or not. We'll see. Okay. Maybe. Okay. She's in there good. So it is a female character. take a look. Oh wow, the joints look good. She does look barely used. Do the head check. Everything looks good there. Oh, this is a really cool character. I really didn't think I was ever gonna get her in my collection. So this is Jana from the. This would have been from the Rise of Skywalker, is where she came from. So Rey met up with her. I forget on the planet when she was looking for the location of Exegol. So really cool. There was rumors. Whoops! As I knock things over, there was rumors that this was potentially Lando's daughter, but those rumors are unfounded. It's not the case. So let's rate the seller real quick. That's a really important thing that I like to make sure to write and be a good community member for Mercari. If you'd like to join Mercari in buying and selling, you can get credit. I missed selling more figures, so I really need to load things up. Rate seller. I open package. 5-star. Quick shipper. Item description. Friendly. Really. Thank you. Everything is great. Should I say something cheesy like, "May the Force be with you"? Or, "Now, my rebel friends." There we go. Complete. Owen has been completed. He does have, let's see what he has. He has some town CMF characters. Looks like some of the maybe Lego movie type stuff. Got some Disney characters in here. Got a lot of medals and patches on his site if you're into medals and patches, and some pins. Just a few Lego. Had the Knights of Ren. Lego Star Wars lot of 3. 3 Knights of Ren for $32. Dang. Those Knights of Ren are expensive too. The thing is that I was really into the Knights of Ren, and then they acted pathetic. And then it just, I feel like their value dropped. And then he's got some t-shirts. Looks like he's been selling some t-shirts. He's got a bunch. He's got some I actually have this Star Wars shirt. So it looks like he's just making a couple bucks selling some stuff. So there we go. We got Jana. So I have a few. I do have like the battle packs, the First Order battle packs. So a lot of the bad guys from Rise of Skywalker, they never made the Exegol scene, so I don't have that. But I do have Palpatine. I do have tons of Rey. What else was in that? I do have Kylo Ren. I still have a couple. I do have the guy who gave his life, but that was in Last Jedi, I think. Yeah, I think that was in Last Jedi, right? Where the forget his name. Shoot. The guy who ends up getting his head cut off. Maybe that was Rise of Skywalker as well. But yeah, no, I've been loving collecting these because, she's like a good kind of resistance fighter to add to any sort of mock that, especially if it's post Return of the Jedi, right? This is appropriate. So the movie series took place 30 years after Return of the Jedi. And, so any mocks or stuff like that you put in this time period, she could have been, she originally was in a stormtrooper camp and broke free with a bunch of Resistance fighters, so I could team her up with some of my other Resistance fighters that I have, and make some cool like little mini mocks. So that's pretty exciting. So I got some storage so I can keep things organized. She'll end up in my Rebel bin, which I've already did the if you haven't checked it out, I do have a special edition journal entry series with I'm going through some of my minifigure collections, which I actually have been using these bins to kind of hold them and keep them separated. And it's been really good because it's really helped me to find them. Otherwise, I feel like if you put it in like just a big bin or whatever, it can be really hard to find your figures unless you have them on display, something like that. So I put them in bins. I put them by like the Imperials. I put them in the Rebels. I've got Bounty Hunter one. I've got a Clone War. So kind of keep everything nice and separated and clean as much as possible. So with that, that's all for this haul. Thank you so much for joining me on my collecting journey. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you maybe on the next Mercari haul. Maybe Target, maybe Lego store. We'll see. Till next time, bye for now.